Hey, folks, I'd like to introduce you to attorney Wayne Johnson from DeCiccio and Johnson in Winter Park. He's a board-certified workers' compensation attorney, and he's developed particular experience in federal workers' compensation case. I asked Wayne to come on the air today and answer a question that I received from one of my listeners. Hey, Wayne, thanks for coming on the radio show today.
Thanks a lot for having me on, Tom.
Wayne, the call that I get came from a federal postal worker, so he's a federal employee. But as when you talk in terms of representing federal employees, what are some of the classes of federal employees out there that we all have heard of?
Right. Anyone that works for the federal government receives a check from the U.S. Treasury. So that in our area, of course, will mostly be United States postal workers, but also have cases involving FEMA employees. If you worked in U.S. Marshals, individuals that work for the district court. So basically anyone involved with the federal government that receives their paycheck from the federal government.
Well, the call that I came from a postal worker. He was injured on the job, and he wanted to know what would happen if his benefits are being denied. What should he do, and what would be some advice from you? And again, I have attorney Wayne Johnson on the phone with me. Go ahead, Wayne.
Okay, well, his cases would be handled by a claims examiner, and the claims examiner would send him a letter. The letter would either state that notice of decision. A notice, if it states on the top notice of decision, that means that a formal decision on his case has been made. At that point, the postal worker, the injured employee, has certain appeal rights, and the appeal rights will be listed in the letter. He can request an oral hearing, which is a hearing before a hearing referee, or he can file what's called a reconsideration, and he has 1 year to do that, where he supplies additional medical evidence to try to overturn the decision of the claims examiner. That's if the worker receives something titled notice of decision. If, however, the letter he received stated that at this time we cannot provide benefits, but we're giving you 30 days to provide additional evidence or information, then his claim has not been formally denied. So the claims examiner at that opportunity is given the worker a chance to provide evidence to see why he should be granted benefits, either lost wages or medical treatment. So the important thing is, what does the letter state from the claims examiner?
Very good. Well, this is attorney Wayne Johnson, and he has agreed to be available during the rest of the radio show if anyone has other workers' comp questions. Otherwise, you can reach attorney Wayne Johnson at DeCiccio and Johnson in Winter Park at 407-740-4111, Monday through Friday. Wayne, again, thank you for coming on the radio show and answering this call that came from one of our listeners.